Trump held up the tariff sign, all those numbers were a lie, right? None of those tariffs were accurate for any other country,
true.
right? Can you acknowledge that simple, basic fact that all the numbers on that chart were a lie? They used a math formula.
What is not a lie? What is not a lie?
But was that a lie, though?
What is not a lie?
Wasn't that a lie?
What is not a lie?
Wasn't that a lie, though? When he held up the sign, didn't he lie to the American public, to you and me and everybody else in here and the entire world when he said, these are the tariffs that every other country has on us? That was a lie, right?
Well, it was a negotiating tactic.
It was a lie to negotiate?
It was a negotiating tactic.
Look, oh, my God.
But it was a lie then. We can at least, it was a lie to negotiate. It was a lie, right?
Trump
Who is he negotiating with? The Fox News ratings?
No.
His YouTube views? It was a lie.
Are you saying that if
I'm saying it was a lie.
Hold on,
I'm saying those numbers were a lie.
These bombastic claims
were lies.
In the course of it doesn't even matter, because the real issue is, what are you getting in the deal?
I don't know if you saw me walk up on stage, but if I put in my Tinder profile that I'm 6'2", and I show up at my date with really good posture, does that count as just being bombastic, or would that be a lie?
It was a negotiation. It was a fucking lie. He held up a chart for the American people and said, this is why we are going to go into a trade war with all of these countries, because these countries are imposing these tariffs on us currently. And that was a lie. And since then, we have gotten into a trade war with every country on the planet, including uninhabited countries. And it has cost the American consumer more for multiple items. Our groceries are more. Our goods in department stores are more. Parts for our vehicles are more. Building supplies are more. It has caused the cost of living in the United States to go up. It has caused inflation to go up. It has caused shipping problems to the point where many people, we're still waiting on 4 or 5 gifts due to supply chain issues that will not be here by Christmas. Those are the results of an unnecessary trade war that was started based on a lie. The lie that Donald Trump told in that press conference, where he held up that chart and lied to the American people and said all of these countries are charging these tariffs on us. Republicans are real good at starting wars based on lies. We got into the Middle East and into Iraq based on the lie of weapons of mass destruction. We had this unnecessary trade war based on the lie that these countries are charging us these various tariffs. And we're going to get into a war with Venezuela, not for the reason that we're actually, we're not going to be told the real reason, which is oil and lithium, but rather that we needed to get rid of narco-terrorists. The lie that every single one of those little boats that are being blown up in the Caribbean right now contain drugs that are headed for the United States of America. This is what the Republicans do. They lie us into military conflicts. They lie us into various types of wars. This instance, it was Trump lying us into a trade war. And they can't admit it. But they also can't tell you that it wasn't a lie, because they know it was.